All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
Little early recording, but as you guys are watching this, 2 rounds of the Open are underway from Royal B. As you guys can see, I keep calling it Royal B. I'm a big abbreviation guy, but we're live, and I just guess I'll get right into it. Morning wave, morning guys. Lucas Herbert and co. Getting it deep, getting it low early. The golf course is playing not a lot easier per se, but with the wind being down in the morning, there's scoring chances. There's just simply scoring chances. It doesn't matter what golf course you're on in the world. If there's similar conditions to what we're seeing now, then you can get the ball in the hole. Like going out in 28, I believe the number was for Lucas Herbert this morning. If you were up to watch it, Godspeed to you. I was not up to watch it. I was asleep in this Eastern Standard Time. But what Lucas Herbert did proved that there is a path to doing something like this in the morning, and other golfers also being able to post numbers. Now, wave split wise, the round's not done yet, so I'm not going to bring it up, but I want to touch on the weather. I want to gonna get right into the weather for tomorrow because it is quite obvious, and it is. I don't think we want to ignore it. I don't think we want to get a little. Today or yesterday, we went a little bit more. Okay, we can lean in the morning, but we can dabble in the afternoon and find some guys that makes 4-2 lineups, some 5-1 lineups. And while that's definitely viable, I definitely want to maybe emphasize the morning wave a little bit more because obviously no final round scoring position, but there's still, I guess, golfers that are going to go out in the morning who may not be playing the best of golf versus the golfers who are going to tee off in the afternoon. But when you see this split, when you see this forecast, you guys are going to be like, all right, let's take advantage of this. It's right in front of us. Let's not mess around. So I'm going to bring the screen up and let's show you this weather for tomorrow afternoon. Like the wind virtually doubles itself in terms of steady wind, and then gusts from 6 to noon to 1 to 8 p.m. It's literally almost double. I know these are projections. These aren't guarantees. We can get some gust in the morning as well. But if it stays true to this even a little bit, there's a world where this can play close to a stroke easier in the morning. And while that's not crazy, we don't see usually massive one full stroke differences in terms of weekend scoring because, like I said, the better golfers on the weekend are usually going out in the afternoon. So even if there's a big weather edge in the morning, it's really just the better golfers kind of make up for it. But what we are seeing tomorrow, I think there's a world where chasers get after it, where no matter where you come from on Thursday, Friday, AM, PM, PM, AM, you're going to have a fighting chance on the weekend. So that is what I'm looking at in terms of weather. I really want to dial into these golfers. I really want to dial into these morning golfers going out there and making their hay like LH did this morning. And the thing is with Lucas Herbert, who could forget when he won? I believe that was in Bermuda in like the windiest conditions ever. It was Lucas Herbert versus Patrick Reed. Also, shout out Patrick Reed. Nice little round today. But it's funny because he's playing in the easier conditions, but it's technically in a windy links style of golf. So look out for Lucas Herbert. If it does, he's proven to do it in those conditions before. Let's talk some stats because it's not anything crazy, not anything different than we've seen that we talked about yesterday. It is stern ball striking paired with nice pop short game. You have to be able to hit the ball average to plus, exactly like I said yesterday, average to plus, and then find something on the greens. Find something around the greens, pop in one category to match with that average ball striking. So that's what we're going to be looking for. If you're showing some negative around the green, negative on the greens for back-to-back rounds, I would avoid. I would avoid. So, like I said, we're recording early today, so not every single stat is up to date with me currently on the podcast. But when you guys are doing your own research, when you guys are looking, that is what I want you to look for. I want you to look for good to average to good to great ball striking paired with spike short game ability. And by spike short game ability, I don't want you to spike for seven strokes short game in any short game category uh, on Thursday or Friday, because in that regard, you only have one room to go, and that's down. So I'm looking for guys who are having good short games or okay short games, and it's showing you that they have room to spike. I don't want someone leading the field short game through 2 rounds. I do not want that, because those are key stats to pop in a single round. And if they're maxing it out in Thursday, Friday's golf, then they have nowhere else to go. So you guys are following. We have okay to great ball striking paired with spike ability in the short game. Show me something in the short game and show me that you can do it more, spike more in terms of short game. So let's bring up some golfers and see who's doing what, who can spike in the short game, and find some legends, as we can call it. One guy, I see him right there already, and he's probably going to be one of the slate plan guys. I'll say his name. We were kind of on him today. He's not playing the best golf right now, but that is Cameron Young. Cameron Young striping it, gaining over 3 strokes ball striking. And the short game, it's plus 0.5 on the greens, about even around the greens. We know that Cameron Young has a great short game, and we know that Cameron Young is very capable of gaining in those regards. So I like him to keep the pedal down, get out there. He's done it in these conditions before, definitely. So let's scroll down a little bit. Ryan Gerard, off of his round of 3 under on Thursday. Yet to go out in the morning, but I love this stat profile he's bringing in. A nice, 4 strokes ball striking with even short game. The ball striking is his forte, but we know he can get streaky on the putting greens, like what he did in Texas, and then Memorial was just like some of the greatest putting displays I've ever seen. So I like that a lot. I would kind of stay away from this Christopher Wrighton, because now we're seeing he's got enough holes in. The short game is negative, not trending in the right directions. Love Scotty to pop. There's a perfect profile, exactly what we're looking for. It's like, so if you guys want to know, this is what we're looking for, and it is Scotty Scheffler. Great ball striking, good to great ball striking. That's not the greatest ball striking we've ever seen in the world, but we know he could pop in the short game. So he's even in the short game. The ball striking is there. That is what we're looking for. Love this profile as well. Plus point two ball striking, mainly on approach, but the short game is there, popping. 2 strokes on the green. It can keep going if he finds something on the green. This is Nick Taylor. Liked him yesterday, like him today as well. So good to solid short game. Let's see this profile right here. This is a little bit worrisome, but I don't mind it. This right here, plus 4 ball striking, minus 1.5 on the short game, but the around the green is kind of hanging in there. Hopefully I can gain. That is John Rahm. So these are some names that are popping off the page for me right now. I don't know if I love this profile, because we'd like to see a little bit more in the ball striking, especially through 2 rounds. They're about even, but they're through the cut. That is Eugenio Kachara. Other profiles that are dealing with the cut line, dealing with some potential spike ability. I don't mind this profile, plus 1.28 on the green, even ball striking. If this guy's generally a good hitter of the golf ball, this could be a nice profile, and that is Justin Thomas. So I do not mind that at all. Back up a little bit, a few more guys before we get to the one golfer that we are on. Like, I don't mind. Yeah, he could blow up. He really could. But Joaquin Lagergren, like, if you guys know anything about Lagergren, when he gets striping, he gets striping. Kind of an inside joke, but I don't mind his profile right here, and that is this golfer right here, Lagergren. He's gaining just under 3 strokes ball striking, and another even to plus 6 around the green. That is solid. If he could pop short game, that'd be nice. Beautiful profile right here. This is gaining 1.5 strokes ball striking, another less than 1 around the green, but the short game is getting ready to pop. It's brewing. It's plus 0.8. This is what we're looking for, guys. Has room to grow, but it's in the right direction, and that is John Cameron. Literally never heard of that golfer. This is pure. who is Cameron John? See, I love doing my own research while I'm doing the show sometimes because I don't know who Cameron John is. I know more golfers than anybody, I think, in the world. Cameron John's runner-up finish at the Singapore Open was enough to claim the qual. I mean, who could forget? Who could forget Cameron John's runner-up at the Singapore Open? That is one of my favorite things with the Open Championship because it's like ex-golfer T47 at the Malaysian Open Classic, and you get your exemption into the Open. Adam and I joke about it all the time, and it's like the random exemptions for this event are hilarious. And Cameron John surprised me. I was like, I like his profile. So if you like a golfer need a golfer like 6,100 or whatever he's going to be, Cameron John, I don't mind the profile. No one's going to play him. Let's do it. So this leads me to the one golfer that I am on. This golfer is going to be in my cards, in my slate plan, in a majority of my lineups, and that golfer is Open Specialist. One could say Open Specialist. Trendy golfer this year, not playing his best of late, but we know what he could do in terms of ceiling. That is Sepp Straka. Sepp Straka is currently, I believe, 2 under through the cut line T19. And look at this. He's gaining 4 strokes short game. He's leaning on it. He's doing it really well with a room to pop, but nothing too high where he can't gain more. And although the ball striking is in the red, I don't mind this off the tee too much. I'm excited about the approach. He's gaining strokes on approach. Sepp is usually very accurate off the tee. If he can hit some fairways, lean on this approach that's already in the green, and keep grinding this positive short game, I think Sepp is going to be in for a nice weekend, a nice round 3. I like him. So Sepp Straka is the one golfer I'm on. But as I said, shoot for mainly golfers in the morning. Shoot for golfers with good to average ball striking with spike short game. That is the formula. As always, the song of the day for today's show is If We Are Following the Light by the one and only Poppy. Check it out. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. And like I said, the show is recorded early, so the the slate plan will be up on the site in the afternoon. Shoot me a DM, shoot me a tag, shoot me anything if you need any insight, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out.